So this is Christmas.
Good morning, everyone. It is Vlogmas day 4. We're pretty tired. Honestly, it's not even early. We just suck at getting up in the morning. It is like 9:20. We're gonna go work out. This is a day that we normally have class from 12:30 to like 5 o'clock. So, since it's last week of classes, we don't have lab this week, pretty much for either of our lab classes. So, we just have one class today. It's lecture from 3:30 to 4:45. So that'll be nice. That's like the latest we've ever had class. So we're gonna go work out. It's upper body day.
For strong, for rich and for poor ones, the world is so wrong, and so happy Christmas, for black and for white, for yellow and red wine.
Okay guys, so it is almost noon. We actually have a YouTube conference call that we have at noon with our YouTube contact to kind of talk channel stuff. So that's exciting. I don't know, it might last a half hour or something, I'm guessing. And then I'm gonna try doing some work before class. I'm also starving, but we like don't have anything for lunch, so I'm just not sure what to do about that. But yeah, we're gonna do our call now. We just finished our call. That was actually like an hour-long call, but it was good, informative. I'm over here. And so now it's 1 o'clock, and class is in 2.5 hours. I thought I was gonna get more done before class, but apparently not. So Maya and I were just sitting at our kitchen counter, and then I heard someone make that noise outside our door, so I was like, it's my package. So I don't know if I already said this, but I ordered a jumpsuit from Lulu's to wear to Haley's graduation. So I'm gonna try it on. So this is kind of what it looks like. I like it. I just am like a little worried if it's too formal or not for Haley's graduation. But if I don't wear it to that, then I'll just wear something else, I guess. Let me know what you guys think. So I was working on some Quizlets for one of my classes. I also but I got a grade back for an anatomy lab exam that we took last week, and I actually did good on it, so I'm happy about that. So I only have one more thing in that class, which is the final, and so that's nice. That's great. But yeah, I just did some Quizlets, and I also just like got so tired out of nowhere. But I still have class at 3:30, so I have to get ready to go to campus to go to class. And I also need to eat something because I'm starving.
Have yourself.
So we're waiting for anatomy class. I didn't do anything at the library. I did some stuff. I didn't go to the library though. So this is our last anatomy lecture because our one on Thursday is canceled, so yay. So, quick dinner stop at Noodles and Company. What's new? Okay guys, so we just got back from the mall that we were at, and we intended to study a little bit, but we just kind of got into some YouTube stuff. It's like since our conference call today, I've been like in this YouTube wormhole. I kind of have been for like the past like 2 weeks or so, just trying to figure stuff out, which I probably will still do more of that tonight. But anyways, this vlog has not been very exciting because we haven't really done much, you know? So I wanted to spice things up a bit, and we're going to like answer some assumptions that you may or may not have about us. If you guys don't know, some of you guys I know only watch this channel, and so that's just like Megan and Ciera. Anyways, so we have a bigger channel called the Gymnastics 2. If there's like gymnastics or cheer stuff in any of these, that's why. So yeah. And we just wanted to do this to make this a little more interesting and not like the exact same all the time. So.
I swear to God, if someone keeps knocking.
I know, my ear's showing. So I asked you guys on Instagram to send us some assumptions you've had about us. So let's do that. Haley, I knew that she was our older sister. Haley, she
always is like our
she
biggest
always
fan.
responds to that. So I was like, I literally told Megan, I was like, what's Haley gonna say? And I was like, I bet she's gonna say, I assume you have like the best big sister ever. And Haley said, your fave sis is me, but I'm right. So that I'm gonna do. That's not really an assumption, but or she's assuming that she's our fave sis. Sure, Haley. Okay, so someone said, I assume you guys have never had boyfriends. I think that's just because we've probably said that.
We
Which
have
so
said
that's
that,
true. So your assumption is correct. We have never had a boyfriend. Someone said, I assume you're both introverts. That's very true. I feel like Megan and I,
we're open to like people that we're close with, but like definitely not super outgoing.
definitely don't go out and like seek attention, which is kind of funny that we like do YouTube.
I feel like that's most people that do YouTube, kind of.
I think that part of it just stems from like talking to a camera is easier than talking to a lot of people, but it still puts yourself out there and you get like that interaction like with comments and stuff. Someone said, I assume you do everything together. That's pretty true.
That's like unnecessarily true.
Yeah, we live together. We have a lot of the same classes because we have the same major. And we just are like each other's best friends. So,
Yeah,
you know.
we're just kind of
I think some people are like, you guys do like
some
too
people
much
are kind
together.
of like, you know, separate
a
a
little
little bit.
excessive, which I understand that, but I'm like, what am I supposed to do? Just ignore her? Like, you know?
Like, no thanks.
Someone said that they assumed that we were popular in high school. It's very much not the
Absolutely
case.
not.
I would say that we were like losers or anything.
Yeah.
Like I don't like
I
use
don't think
that term.
I don't think our high school had like that drastic of a like
social
hierarchy. There were
like,
definitely like popular people and then like people that like weren't as popular. We were not like in the popular group.
I think we were just like in a middle tier with like most
you know,
people
yeah.
where it was like I was just, you know, average. Someone said, I assume you love all animals, especially dogs. That's very true. Dogs are our favorite animals and I just am a huge animal lover. Someone said they assumed that we were in 8th grade before going to college.
Wait, what?
Right there.
Oh, like they thought that before they found out how old we were?
Yeah. We get that a lot. I feel like unnecessarily
yeah, that's
a
what I
lot.
was gonna say. Like, come on, people.
Like, I get that I look younger than 19, but
Like, to
middle
say
school,
that we look like we're in middle school, come on.
I don't think so. Okay, this next assumption is pretty interesting. So someone said, I assume that you're probably going to quit the whole cheer gymnastics videos altogether. And the reason that's interesting is because we've been talking with like Maggie and then like we also had like that YouTube call today. Just trying to like
Figure out
make
where
sure
we
that our
want
content
channel.
is what we want it to be.
Where are we going in the future?
Yeah,
Stuff
so
like that.
we anticipate some changes coming. We're not for sure what that means yet, but we're getting some ideas and like you guys will know soon enough if you watch that channel anyways. If you don't, then you don't have to worry about that. But that's interesting that they said that. Someone said they assumed that we were lying about our age because we look very young. No, we're not lying about our age. We are
This
19.
is something that like, okay, I have dealt with like comments saying we look so young our entire lives. And it honestly gets annoying just like a little bit to like some extent. Not mostly on like YouTube, but like even just like in real world, like people think you're so young and you're just like
in real world. That's what you just said.
in like real life, sometimes it'll be like you're like really young and it's just like, no, I'm not.
Someone said, I assume you never fight with each other. I would say that's generally pretty true. We don't get in a lot of arguments. When we do, it's over petty stuff where I'm just like, Megan, I'm mad at you right now.
Yeah,
like,
honestly,
and then,
sometimes we'll kind of do that in public, like in other
And then people will laugh
people
at
will be
it.
kind of like, oh.
like when we get in spats in public, we don't even like think about it. This happens.
Yeah, like
I feel like
I've said a lot, but like we're not afraid to like kind of get annoyed with each other in public, I feel like. And so other people, like if they're around us, will be kind of
that's
like,
funny. They're fighting.
oh, you guys
I
fight?
think of it mostly in SI, which is
I
supplemental
know, that's what I
instruction.
was thinking.
It's where we go for like extra help with class, and there's like a whole bunch of people there, and you're like sitting at tables, and so Megan and I'll be like talking through something, and I'll be like, she'll say like, no, that's not wrong, or what? She'll say like, no, that's wrong, and I'll say, no, you're wrong, like I'm right, and we get into like kind of fight about that, and then people are just like, oh, like they're fighting. I'm just like, this is nothing. So, someone said that they assume that we don't go out, but we don't go out very much at college and we don't party. That's very true. We are not party people, so you can find me chilling in my apartment.
That's like my favorite thing to do is just like me time, and like me relaxing is me just like being done studying, and then like,
and this kind of comes back to being like an introvert, where you like, you know, you don't get your energy from other people, you get it from just like being by yourself. Like I am very much an independent person, like, and I don't need to hang out with someone all the time. Like I'm hanging out with Megan all the time.
Sometimes,
are you gonna say the same thing that I'm gonna say?
I was gonna say like we're together all the time. There'll be times where like this happened today. We went and got like dinner at Noodles and Company, you guys saw, and half the time we're just like on our phones, not talking to each other whatsoever. Time where we're
not even talking. We can walk to class and not say a word to each other.
Because like, I don't have anything to say to her. I'm with her 24/7.
So it sounds kind of weird, but someone said I stereotyped you like dumb cheerleaders, but you're really smart.
Thank you.
Thank you.
That's like an assumption, I guess, like the first part.
This is an assumption that I feel like a lot of people have, which I'm not really sure why.
Let's just address this and clear the air. If you don't watch the Gymnastics 2 channel, this like won't make any sense to you. But if you do.
So it is, I've seen it, this isn't like them assuming, I think that maybe they did, I don't know. I've seen comments that you guys don't include / ignore Maggie, but I know that's not true. So thank you for being a believer.
This might, I don't know how long this is gonna go. Hopefully not that long, but, because trust me and Ciera and Maggie, like we read a decent amount of our YouTube comments, and
almost all.
Yeah, we see those comments too. And I have to say that those are annoying comments to get when we all know how we work together.
We know how our dynamic works together. Like Maggie's our cousin. We've like,
I think people forget
together
that
for so long.
If we were friends, I can see how that's like a little bit of like, maybe sometimes it seems like there's like me and Ciera and then there's Maggie, but like we're all cousins. We're not going to like leave her out. It's not like she's about to like not be on the channel. We're all cousins. We see each other all the time. And like I feel like that's just how our dynamic kind of is. I don't know.
Or I guess I would say like our dynamic is not like us leaving Maggie out.
No, that's not what I'm saying.
Megan and I are for sure like the planners of the channel, and like when we're filming a video,
we're the ones saying
like we need to get this clip, we need to do this, like Maggie, you need to do this.
Maggie is what I like to call a personality on the channel. And
she's gonna watch this and be like, what?
It's not like she can disagree. I feel like, okay, me and Ciera do the planning, we're the ones who do the editing, we're in charge of how the video ends up coming together. So if we seem a little more focused in the videos, it's because we are the ones that are more focused.
Why like people like Maggie so much is because she's like just being herself, and like everyone's always like, Maggie's the mood. So
yeah, it's not like she's having to worry about like what shot is getting, like what shots are we getting, what is this gonna look like when we're editing it. She's not worrying about any of that stuff, so she's kind of just like, she can do whatever in the video, but we can't, kind of.
And also, I'm just gonna say, like, Maggie knows that she has a problem, like, keeping eye contact with the camera during intros.
Like, I notice it every single time we edit a video, trust me,
I know. I think people are like, Maggie's not even looking at the camera. She knows she does that. You know, it's not like us doing anything. And just also the fact that, like, Maggie and I have retained more skills, like, for videos than Maggie has, so
and, like, that's not her fault.
Yeah.
She doesn't have to, she should not have to just, like, maintain her skills, like, just because me and Ciera are losing our skills, Maggie's losing hers, like, a little faster. We are all done doing cheer and gymnastics, so, like, what can you do?
Hopefully that answered and addressed that. I know only, like, a small portion of our audience will even see this, so it doesn't really matter, but we see that a lot, and it just really bothers us because I feel like everyone knows how their dynamics work with certain people, and, like, it's annoying when people, like, assume what that dynamic is. This is funny. Someone said, I assume you never drink Pepsi, it's Coke or nothing. Spill the tea.
Okay, so the truth is, Coke is like my go-to drink.
Coke is number
one. I love
one.
it. I love the brand.
That's like a whole thing too.
Like, me and Ciera love the brand
of Coke.
Like, I just do.
Christmas Coke,
the Polar Bears, the Santa Clauses. I just love
they transition
brand
perfectly
marketing.
From summer to winter. Flawlessly.
However, and I used to honestly, I can say, I used to not like Pepsi. I would drink it, but like, I genuinely did not like how it tasted that much.
Really? That's weird.
I mean, like, I would definitely be like, this is not as good as Coke. But this mostly changed when we went
to Marco Island.
Like a couple years ago, because on the resort, all they had was Pepsi.
And you know these refill jugs that you could just fill up all the time.
And I have to say, this hurts me a little bit to say, but I grew a soft spot in my heart for Pepsi a little bit.
So I mean, here's the thing. It's like, I'm a pop drinking gal, like specifically, you know, cola type drinks. I'm gonna get it no matter what.
Yeah, I will get Coke or Pepsi. I don't care. It's
Coke
like,
always. I'm always just like at a restaurant. I'm like, do you guys have Coke? And if they say Pepsi, I'm like, okay, that's fine. So that is the tea on that. Someone said, I've always thought y'all are short. I don't know. I've never met you, but you look tiny on camera. So I'm not really surprised by this. Maybe it's just because we're gymnasts and most gymnasts are short. But we're actually pretty average. I'm like 5'6".
What?
I'm like pretty sure I'm close to 5'6".
You're like 5'5". I'm like 5'4".
You think you're 5'6"? I'm pretty sure like last time I was measured, they said like,
maybe that was your shoes. Anyways, that's like tallish kind of then.
average to...
You're not tall.
Yeah.
Like we are not
Average.
tall. But I'd say average.
Not short. Someone said that they assumed that we could easily be dancers. That's very false. I cannot dance to save my life.
Maggie could be a dancer, I feel like. I should stop bringing her up if you guys really don't know what we're talking about. But
I feel like Maggie's like, she mostly like jokes when she's dancing, but she's like actually good. Someone said that they assume we share clothes even though we have our own closets. That's very true.
It's funny because like we share all of our clothes, but we also know like what clothing
It's mostly
is each other's.
based off of like if it was a present or if like we bought it. We'll be
like this is mine.
This is Megan's.
This is mine.
This is
yours.
I thought this was yours.
No, I
We've had this for so long.
Yeah, we've had that. So, like, who cares? But yeah,
and like we don't even pay attention to like what's in what closet either.
It
like
just ends up
I have
wherever.
Megan's stuff in my closet. Megan has my stuff in her closet.
I'm sure eventually, if we were like, eventually when we don't live together, we'll have to.
It'd be
sort
kind of
our
funny if
closet
we
out.
like still shared clothes, but we're like, oh, this is yours, so like I'm gonna put it in your closet. Like we don't do that. It's just like I mostly stay in my closet, but then I'll like if I go through mine and I'm like I don't find anything, then I go to Megan's closet. I'm like, what do we have in here? Someone said that they assume we don't wear a lot of makeup. That's very true. Mostly
Not
just
good at it.
Not good at it, and then like also I just don't want to spend the time to do it. I have mascara on right now. I feel like sometimes like this is like if I'm feeling like getting ready, I'll like comb out my eyebrows, I'll, like put a little bit of mascara on, and then I'm just like, that's the look.
Wow. Look at that.
Which I actually even like wearing makeup, you know, if I'm getting ready for something like for Haley's graduation, I'm sure like I'll put some makeup on.
I just don't like care that much, honestly. That's what it comes down to.
And like we're definitely not the type of people that like need to feel like we have to wear makeup to like go out in public. I'm just like whatever.
This is, you get what you get, you know, like
Yeah.
here we go.
Someone said they assume that we don't hang out with Maggie a lot. Unfortunately, that's true now. We're sad. Maggie,
Would
we
love
miss
to,
hanging
though.
out. We'd love to hang out with you.
Maggie goes to college
somewhere
across
else.
the state, so
Can't see her much. We should, I will say, being in a channel together, most of the time we hang out, it is to record,
Yeah.
so it'd be nice to like hang out with like not having to do YouTube stuff.
all right, the next assumption is someone said they assume that we are always motivated to work out, and I know we like do a lot of like videos where you guys see us working out, and like we definitely enjoy it for the most part, but trust me, especially at the end of this semester, I have like dropped my motivation significantly for working out.
Like for example, at the beginning of the semester, we like pretty much exclusively worked out in the morning, like wake up at 7:30 a.m. 3 times a week. That's how often we work out. It's very much transitioned to a not early morning type of workout.
Like I feel
either
like
like after class or like today we woke up at 9, you know,
Yeah.
to work out.
it's just like, and when I'm at the gym too, kind of right now, I'm just like stuck in like a small rut of like not feeling like I'm 100% sure what exercises I want to be doing, and then kind of like I've got to like, I just feel like relearn some new exercises to try out to keep it fun and fresh, but I've kind of just, I'm waiting for the semester to be over and then hopefully I'll pick it back up.
I think the most important thing is to like realize even if you're in a rut, it's important to keep going.
Yeah, like we haven't been having the best workouts of our entire lives, but we still go to the gym because it's better than not going. So, you don't need motivation sometimes. Sometimes you just need to get to the gym.
Yeah. Sometimes
And
that's the
do
hardest
something.
part, is just getting there. Another thing someone commented, or I guess left a message saying, was that they assumed that we were spoiled, and they said, I don't know why I thought this, because now that I watch you, I don't think that at all. So I guess thanks for changing your opinion. I think it's common for a lot of people to assume, like, you know, we started out as like younger kids, and like now we're like teenagers to adults on YouTube. Even saying adult is like weird. I don't like that. But I think it's common for people to say like, oh, you're so spoiled, just because like for some reason showing your house or like any part of your life is like, you're showing off. And also just like when you're younger, people assume that like you don't pay for stuff, and people assume that your parents pay for stuff.
And like they're saying that without any, like actually knowing anything, so.
Or just like even with our apartment, people were like, when we did our apartment tour and stuff, they're like, that's a really nice apartment, like,
Must
you know,
be
must be
spoiled.
nice. When they don't know that like we're paying for our apartment ourselves, and like that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But definitely like growing up, I would say that we were lucky. You know, we have like parents
like,
that can
fortunate.
support us for sure. But we also pay for
A
pretty much
significant amount
everything
of our stuff
ourselves now. So
you can't really say that's spoiled if it's like ours, you know? At least that's what I think.
I thought this one was funny because I think this person must go to the University of Iowa. But they're like, I assume that you don't actually go to Iowa because I never see you and I want to be workout buddies. So I thought that was funny. We do work out at the rec, so I guess if you see us, say hey. So that was probably really lengthy. It's just that I can like go on talking for everyone like we're talking with you guys. So I love Q&As and that kind of thing. Hopefully you guys maybe learned a little more about us or had your assumptions confirmed. I don't know. I feel like most of them were pretty accurate.
I'd agree.
Which I think is good because I think that means
you guys know as well.
Yeah.
If you guys liked day 4 of Vlogmas, then subscribe to our channel and give this video a thumbs up.
And we will see you guys tomorrow.
Bye.
I keep my distance, but you still catch my